A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome once again to HJN Season 5. For Honest J Nowak Season 5, we're on it with another subject that is more or less original, and while we don't exactly have much plans for creating a sub-series of any sorts like we have done many times over, we're going to be working on something known as Patchwork. 2747 is the number here, and here we go. Patchwork is known as a repair process that allows for patching up a certain surface. While it mostly refers to certain clothes like denim, cotton, and wool, other times patchwork is also carried over to certain building supplies as well as processes that allow for construction to take place. Oftentimes this can relate to a certain decorative project or aesthetic. And a lot of times when it happens, this is usually the result of wanting to perk up the accenting and also keep the device looking as good as possible. No matter what the surface is, regardless if it's a hole in your shirt or sock by any means, or if it could be a spot that you might have missed on painting, there's always a good chance in which that the application of the patch, as it's known as, in which that it can allow for certain spots of an object to be repaired and also allow for it to look as good as new, depending on how it's done, of course. In most cases though, patchwork is seen in which that a piece of clothing is ripped up, and sometimes people might try to use a piece of patch in order to fix up a hole or a gash or a rip or tear that might have come around at some point in their lives. No matter what it might have been, whether it be a fall or a scratch or just a snag that could have ripped or torn up the clothing by any means, the patchwork that it's involved often uses a certain piece of fabric, often similar if not exact to the one that is being used on the clothing itself. Essentially, to put on the patch, sometimes people might use sewing if they're good at it. Other times people might apply a certain adhesive, a glue-like material of some sorts. And while there are fabric-friendly glues out there, not oftentimes we do see people succeed in that department. Often it's more sewing that does allow for proper sealing of the surface's damage that had taken place. And I can't say that I haven't had experience with patchwork, since I myself am known to get into some dangerous predicaments. And oftentimes this does lead to some damage in my clothing. But with shirts that are nice and durable now, I don't have to really worry about that much. Though there's always the chance something could happen, and I would have to be prepared for the next time that it happens. And when it does, I'll know what to do. And for everybody else who is wanting to learn about patchwork, by all means, plenty of sources exist. Or there may be an expert on clothing in your area. So with that sense, thank you very much for watching this piece of HJN. I'll see you guys tomorrow with whether it be another marathon worth of subjects or possibly another set of subjects that correlate to one known category worth talking about. We'll just have to see how it holds up for tomorrow. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more.